Deja vu! Marcus Rashford wins it in Paris for Manchester United once again. Hello and welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and Manchester United have beaten PSG 2-1. The first time PSG have lost a home game in the Champions League group stages since 2004. It was almost like an Ollie tactical masterclass. We were the better team, we deserved to win, we won, and it was kind of like deja vu, but this time we actually really deserved to win, and Marcus Rashford wins again, and I am absolutely happy, I am gassed. This is my post-match reaction, which is 5 things we learnt from the game. Before I get into my 5 points, because there's so much to talk about, there's 2 points I'm going to make. Fred was insane today. I'm not going to talk about Fred in my 5 points, but he deserves a shout out. Fred was insane. I mean, I thought everyone was good today, but I thought Fred was brilliant today. And Tuanzebe's first match in 11 months. He's playing against Mbappe, he's playing against Neymar, 2 of the best players in the world. And Mbappe was in Tuanzebe's pocket. He made 2 crucial tackles on Mbappe. So, you know, round of applause to Tuanzebe and Fred. But hit that like button, subscribe down below. This is my post-match reaction. So that's 5 things we learnt versus PSG. And the first point, I'm going to give credit to Ollie. And my first point is POGBA changed the game. Now, it is 1-1 and Manchester United are the underdogs against PSG in Paris. And you think, is Ollie just going to sit back and go for the draw? Because when it was 1-1 and PSG, it was an error that led to the goal. But when it went to 1-1, it kind of looked like it was shifting in PSG's momentum. It looked like the game could go to PSG. And you're thinking, is Ollie going to sit back and defend and go for the draw? But no, he takes off Tellez, he brings on POGBA, and I thought that was honestly a brilliant tactical change from Ollie. He saw the game was there for the taking, he put POGBA on, and as soon as he put POGBA on, we were brilliant. We deserved something from that game. We were a threat. We're a threat again, and I have to give Ollie a round of applause. I think putting POGBA on, the tactical change, I thought was brilliant. He didn't sit back and defend and take the draw, because a lot at the start of the game we would have taken a draw versus PSG, but we deserved to win. He brings POGBA on, and POGBA is probably the reason we won tonight, and I have to give Ollie credit for that. You know, he saw the game was for the taking, he saw that we could win this, and we won the game, and that's a big 3 points because we've got a difficult group. So to get 3 points against PSG away, which is probably our hardest game, is absolutely brilliant. Now, my second point, I want to talk about David De Gea and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 2 players that have been criticised a little bit recently, but I have to say, today and against Newcastle, they were bloody amazing. I'm going to say an Aaron Wan-Bissaka masterclass. I mean, like, Phil Jones would have given away 3 penalties in that Aaron Wan-Bissaka position. He put, I think, 2 or 3 really good tackles on Mbappe. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was world class today. He'd been a bit hot and cold lately, but today showed that he is a world class right back. I'm going to say world class today. Defensively the best right back in the world. He's practically pocketed Sterling. He's pocketed Mbappe. Mbappe and Sterling have both had to change wings because of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The Manchester derby tonight, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has 2 of the best wingers in his pocket. He is a big game player. Southgate, why are you picking Reece James and Maitland-Niles over Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Like, dumb boy. But, you know, he picks Pickford, so what do you expect? But Aaron Wan-Bissaka was absolutely amazing today, and I think he needed that. His last 2 games, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has been insane, and you know, hopefully we're getting our Wan-Bissaka back. And for a change, Man United were defensively brilliant tonight. We were defensively brilliant. It was almost the attack that let us down. You know, if we didn't win that game, we'd be saying it was the attack. We'd be saying it was Rashford and Martial that let us down, because our defence was great today. And talking of great, David De Gea I thought was world class today. He made loads of saves you would expect him to make, but he made so many good saves. His positioning, his reflexes. You know, I was like, oh, we should probably give Dean Henderson a go. You know, Dean Henderson is the cup keeper. I was like, I kind of want to see Dean Henderson, but David De Gea tonight proved why he's world class. David De Gea has a lot of haters and he makes a lot of mistakes, but the one thing about David De Gea is confidence can be low from him. He makes a lot of mistakes, but on his day, he is world class. That David De Gea was world class. The save he made against Newcastle last week must have given the confidence, and David De Gea with his confidence back is world class. So David De Gea and Aaron Wan-Bissaka masterclass today. And the third point again is another positive, and that is Bruno Fernandes rising to the occasion. Captain material. Bruno should be our captain. Now, first things first, Bruno takes the penalty, misses it. That's 2 penalties in a row he misses. But he gets to retake it because Keylor Navas was off his line. So, you know, the courage to retake that penalty and put it away so coolly, that's the first thing. But the second thing was, we got that goal up early and we were sort of counter-attacking them. And the amount of times Bruno Fernandes played Rashford and Martial in. So, to be honest, if Rashford and Martial were on their day, it could have been 4-1. You know, Rashford you know, before the goal, I was very disappointed in him because Bruno Fernandes played him in at least twice. Bruno Fernandes also played Martial in. Bruno Fernandes played Rashford and Martial in so many times that if we had drew this game, I'd be sitting here saying, Rashford and Martial let us down. And it's normally Rashford and Martial score the goals and the defence let us down. But today, Bruno Fernandes was so good, just moving the ball forward. And the balls to Rashford, the balls to Martial. Like, we could have had more goals, you know, for on our day out. Someone put a tweet like, if Greenwood was playing, it would be 4-1 because of Greenwood's finishing. Greenwood is just an amazing finisher. But I thought Bruno was absolutely amazing today. Okay, the fourth point is Tellez crossing. Oh my god, Tellez crossing was amazing. Like, you have to admit that. We didn't see too much of Tellez, but his crossing was what we need. And we spent £80 million on Harry Maguire. You put Tellez on corners because Tom and I won quite a few. You know, we dominated them at corners. Put Tellez on corners. I think Harry Maguire, I would expect him to get 20 goals a season at this rate. Tellez's crossing was brilliant. I'm really excited to see more of Alex Tellez. I thought it was a brilliant debut for Alex Tellez. You know, playing your debut in a big game like that, playing well, putting in some killer crosses. I was really impressed with Alex Tellez, and I have to say I really like the guy already. And my fifth and final point is we played well. We've won games where we sat back and defended and just sort of counter-attacked. To an extent we did that, but we've won games where we sat back and defended and nicked a lucky goal, and you know what, we've won games where we haven't played well. But today we played well. Every player on that pitch I thought played well. They played for the shirt. Tuanzebe, Lindelof, De Gea, Shaw. I thought our defence was actually solid. I think this has actually been our best defensive performance since when Aaron Wan-Bissaka basically pocketed Sterling in the Manchester derby. I thought defensively we were brilliant today. I thought we played well, and it's not just the win, but we deserve to win. So I'm really happy with that game. I'm really happy with that performance. I can't really pick a man of the match because everyone was so good, and I'm just going to say Fred because I just loved Fred today. I thought Fred was brilliant today. So let me know your man of the match in the comment section down below because there's a lot of man of the match contenders. We were really good. Hit that like button, subscribe down below. That's the best we've played all season. We beat PSG. This time last week I was so nervous and now I'm gassed. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Alice Talks Football and I'll see you next time.